Our next story tonight is about a mass slaughter. Zimbabwe wants to cull 200 elephants to feed its citizens. Southern Africa is facing its worst drought in decades. There is not enough food to eat. 68 million people are affected, including nearly half of Zimbabwe's population. So the government wants to kill its elephants to address acute hunger. This is a first for the country since 1988, and it follows neighboring Namibia's decision. Last month, they approved the slaughter of 700 wild animals, including 83 elephants. The culling plans are controversial, but can they solve Africa's woes? Here's a report.
Malawi, Zambia, Namibia, Lesotho and Zimbabwe. Southern Africa faces a severe drought. Crops are wiped out. There are acute food shortages. 68 million people are at risk, including nearly half of Zimbabwe's population.
This
is by far the worst drought in years. Ever since I was born, I have never seen such a drought. This year it's too much. We are going to starve. We were expecting that we would harvest and sell to the national granary, but that will not happen. The heat was just too much.
Zimbabwe is suffering from its worst drought in 4 decades. People are staring at acute hunger. So the country has authorized mass slaughter. They plan to kill 200 elephants. Why? To feed the citizens. The cull is a first in the country since 1988, and it follows Namibia's recent decision. Namibia too faces a drought, and last month they decided to cull 700 wild animals, including 83 elephants, again to distribute meat to the people facing hunger. Since the announcement, more than 150 animals have already been killed, and nearly 57,000 kilograms of meat have been distributed. Both Namibia and Zimbabwe have stirred a controversy. Animal rights advocates are furious. But the countries remain undeterred. In fact, Zimbabwe says by killing the elephants, they will hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Southern Africa is home to one of the largest elephant populations. More than 200,000 elephants live across just 5 countries: Zimbabwe, Zambia, Botswana, Angola and Namibia. Among these countries, Botswana has the highest elephant population, followed by Zimbabwe, making its elephant population the 2nd largest in the world. The country's conservation parks can sustain only 55,000 elephants, but they are home to 84,000 elephants. So the government wants to decongest the parks, and the culling, they say, will be a drop in the ocean. With this, they have made conservation biologists and animal rights advocates furious, who say that elephants have a right to exist and that there has to be a better way. But Zimbabwe is working on a tight schedule. Amid the severe drought, they have to feed people, and they fear that without food, it's not just the humans who will suffer, but also elephants. The drought may escalate human-wildlife conflicts because resources will become scarcer. Last year, 50 people were killed in elephant attacks in Zimbabwe. This year, 31 people have died so far. So, controversy or not, Zimbabwe is stomping forward with the plan to kill their elephants.